Welcome to Aptitude Learning Session, and today we look over the topic simple interest and compound interest. Before going to the topic, let me see some basic difference between simple interest and compound interest. Here is a common example. You have planned to invest ₹1,000 in a bank. Your bank will offer 10% in rate of interest per annum for a maturity period of 3 years. So let me take this example to calculate simple interest scheme and compound interest scheme. First, in simple interest scheme, you have planned to invest ₹1,000 at the rate of 10%. So 0, here the 0 represents at very first day of your investment. And keep in mind, you wouldn't get any interest amount at very first day of your investment. You would have waited for at least 1 year to get your interest amount as per the bank instructions, that is 10% per annum. So I will put nil here. So after completion of 1 year, here 1 represents the completion of 1 year. So after the completion of 1 year, what you will get the money as your interest amount. That is here the interest amount calculated based on the previous year principal here. That is here 10% of 1,000, that is ₹100. ₹100 you will get after the completion of 1 year. In a simple interest scheme, your principal will always same for at any completion of years. So your principal amount can't be changed at any of completion of the years. Here I will put the same 10% rate of interest. So what you will get your interest amount after completion of 2 years. So we would calculate the interest amount after completion of 2 years based on this previous year principal. That is 10% of 1,000. Again you will get 100 here. So we would enter into third year, that is the completion of 3 years. And I have told you your principal can't be changed at any completion of years in a simple interest scheme. That is same 10%. If you want to calculate the interest amount after completion of 3 years, the calculation based on the previous year principal, 10% of 1,000, you will get same ₹100. And this process goes on continuously until you reach your maturity period. So we have stopped here because we reach a maturity period here. There is 3 years of maturity. So what you will get the amount after completion of the scheme, that is total amount, that is equal to principal plus interest amount. Your principal is ₹1,000 plus interest amount, that is ₹100, 100, 100, that is ₹300. So finally you will get the total amount 1,300 Indian rupee. Clear? And let me go now compound interest scheme. The same example, you have planned to invest ₹1,000 in a bank, and the bank will offer 10% interest rate per annum, and 0 represents at very first day of your investment. And we have known that at very first day of your investment you wouldn't get any interest amount. You would have wait for at least 1 year to get the interest amount, so nil. And after completion of 1 year, you will get the interest amount based on the previous year principal, that is 10% of 1,000, ₹100 here. So in a compound interest scheme, your principal will be accumulated by your interest amount. That is, your principal will be changed at the completion of every year. So here the previous year principal ₹1,000 and your interest amount of particular year 100. So by addition of these two, we will get 1,100 rupee. Simple. Your previous year principal will be accumulated by your interest amount you will get at the particular year. So your principal will be changed at the completion of every year. Here, your principal 1000 will be converted into 1100 by addition of these interest amount. So your principal will be accumulated 1 and the rate of interest is same. Now we would enter into 2 years. 2 years means the completion of 2 years. So what amount you will get after completion of 2 years? We would calculate the interest amount after completion of 2 years based on the previous year principal. That is 10% of 1100. You will get 110 rupee, right? And we have known your principal will be changed after completion of every year. So your previous year principal 1100 plus your interest amount of particular year 110. That is, we will get by addition of these two 1210 Indian rupee, and your rate of interest is same. And now you would enter into 3 years, but that means completion of 3 years. And what amount you will get after completion of 3 years? We would calculate the completion of the interest amount after completion of 3 years based on previous year principal. That is 10% of 1210 is rupees 121 here. And we have known your principal will be accumulated by your interest amount of particular year. So 1210 plus 121, that is, you will get 1331 Indian rupee. So at finally you will get the accumulated principal 1331. Here total amount equal to accumulated principal, that is rupees 1331. So the common difference between these two, in a simple interest scheme your principal will not be changed at the completion of every year. The 1000 is same for every year, but in a compound interest scheme your principal will be accumulated by your interest amount. Your principal is changed after completion of every year. So you will get the extra amount 31 in compound interest scheme than compared to simple interest scheme. And usually this compound interest is called the fixed deposit scheme. If you have invested some amount of money in a bank, the bank will offer some interest to you, and after attaining your maturity period, the bank will return back to your money, that is accumulated money, after 5-year term, 10-year term or 15-year term. It's a long term investment, that is a compound interest. You should remember 2 important points here. Number 1, in simple interest you will get the same interest amount because your principal is same for every year, as same as what you have invested at very first day. In compound interest scheme you will get the different interest amount at every year because your principal get varied at every year, that is interest amount of particular year will be added to the previous year principal. So in simple interest your interest amount is same for every year. In compound interest scheme your interest amount varied at every year. Point number 2, in some question they would have mentioned the values of simple interest and asked to find out compound interest. Just keep in mind, if your principal and rate of interest is same, then you will get the same interest amount after completion of 1 year for both the schemes. Here rupees 100, here rupees 100, and your interest amount start to vary at the second year itself in compound interest scheme. And this kind of problems can be solved by using shortcut. In shortcut you need to remember this point to initiate the answer. So I will tell you how to solve the problem using shortcut in problem solving session. And let me go now. Formula for simple interest and compound interest. Here simple interest equal to PNR divided by 100. P represents principal, N represents number of years, R represents rate of interest, and total amount. Total amount means your entire amount after your maturity period. That is your initial investment, that is a principal, plus interest amount. Here simple interest here. In a compound interest, total amount equal to P of 1 plus R by 100 whole per n. P represents principal, R represents rate of interest, and n represents number of years. And here, it's not a direct formula for compound interest, it's a total amount. But here, it's a direct formula for simple interest. And don't be confused with this. And how will you find the compound interest here? So, we have known the another formula for total amount. What is total amount? Your principal plus compound interest. Right? Now we can easily find out this compound interest. Compound interest equal to total amount minus P. If P principal will go to that side, its sign gets changed. So compound interest equal to total amount minus principal. Compound interest equal to total amount. Total amount equal to P of 1 plus R by 100 whole power n minus P. This is your direct formula for compound interest. I hope you understood. Let me start to solve the problems to make understand this concept better. In first question, let me solve one easiest simple interest problem. First, read the question, understand it well. Investing rupees 2000 in a bank at the rate of 10% per annum. What the interest amount getting after the period of 5 years in simple interest scheme. What they will ask to find simple interest for a period of 5 years. So the given values we will write here. First, principal. Principal amount equal to rupees 2000, rate of interest around 10%, and maturity period is 5 years. So we have to find simple interest, and we have known the simple interest, the common formula PNR divided by 100. Here the P represents principal, N represents number of years, and R represents rate of interest. So we have all the given values that we can apply into the formula. So simple interest equal to principal 2000 multiplied with maturity year 5 multiplied with rate of interest 10 divided by 100. So let me simplify this. 2 5s are 10 and remaining 20 rupees 100. So simple interest rupees 1000 you will get after 5 years for the investment of 2000 rupees. And if they ask to find the total amount you will get after 5 years, means the total amount equal to your initial principal and your simple interest. Your initial principal is 2000 and your simple interest rupees 1000, and you will get rupees 3000 after the end of 5-year period. And let me solve this same problem in actual term as we have seen in the before example. So here principal, rate of interest, and interest amount here. And initially you have invested rupees 2000 in a bank. The bank will offer 10%. At very first year you wouldn't get any interest amount, and you would wait for 1 year to get your interest amount. So 10% of 2000 is 200 rupees, right? So in a simple interest scheme, your principal will not be changed. Your principal is same for every year. So I will put same 2000 for every end of year. And here 2 and 3 and 4 and number 5. Ten percent the interest rate is same for every year. So you will get rupees same 200 after completion of 2 years, and after completion of 3 years you will get the same interest amount, because your principal is same for every year. So that's why you will get the same interest amount for every year. So then calculate by addition of these entire interest amount, 200 plus 200 plus 200 plus 200 plus 200, the interest amount is rupees 1000, and the total amount that is equal to principal plus interest amount. Your initial principal is 2000 and your interest amount is 1000, and finally you will get rupees 3000 after completion of 5 years. So in the both the term we have seen this problem. I hope you understood well. Find the amount in compound interest if rupees 20,000 is invested at 10% per annum for 3 years. We come to know it's a compound interest problem. What they have asked, find the amount in compound interest. Here amount denotes total amount. So don't be confused with the interest amount versus total amount. Amount is a total amount. If they want to ask interest amount, they used to mention find the compound interest. But here amount represents total amount. Given value, what I have given, principal equal to 20,000 rupees invested at 10% per annum are equal to 10% per annum, and for a maturity period of 3 years, right? Okay. What we will find out? We will find out the amount. So we have known the amount formula for compound interest. Amount equal to P of 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So here principal, we know it, 20,000 plus rate of interest is 110, number of years is 3. So let me simplify this. 110 divided by 100, 3. So if you simplify this, 20,000, and I will write 3 times 11 by 10 because it's a cube there. So let me solve this. Okay. 20 multiply with 11 to 11, 121 to 11, 121 into 11, 1,131 into 2, 1 2s are 2, 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 1 2s are 2, 2, 6, 2 and 0. We found the amount, total amount after the maturity period of 3 years, right? But if they want to ask compound interest, so easy. Compound interest formula is compound interest equal to total amount minus principal. Here the total amount is 26,620 minus 20,000 is your principal. That's equal to 6,620 rupees is your compound interest. Okay, but in the actual practical method, So I have told you in a compound interest scheme, you will get the different interest amount at every completion of year, right? So let me write here principal, rate of interest and interest amount. That is interest amount here is compound interest, right? 0. What is your initial principal? 20,000. 20,000, rate of interest is 10%. First year we wouldn't get any interest amount. Okay, at the completion of 1 year, we will get the 10% of 20,000 is 2,000 rupees. So at the completion of 1 year, we will get rupees 2,000 as our interest amount. That is our compound interest for completion of first year. So if we adding these two, 20,000 plus 2,000, 22,000. Our principal get changed after completion of 1 year. The interest amount is same. So what you will get the interest amount after completion of 2 year? That is 10% of this principal. That is, just put the point 1 point ahead. That is 10%. 2,200 rupees. 2,200 rupees we will get. And adding these two, what we will get? 22,000 plus 2,200. 24,200 rupees, right? And 10%. Here is your final maturity period, third year. And 10% of 24,200 is 24,200 is 2,420. 2,420 rupees, right? So we adding this 24,200 plus 24,220, 2,420, that is 26,620 rupees. Here is your final amount. So if we adding this interest amount, that is your entire compound interest for 3 years, that is 6,620 Indian rupee. So it's a shortcut method, it's a formula method, that's it.